Welcome everyone for another race on the channel, this time SRS at Brands Hatch with the Mazda Miata time attack cars. You can call it MX5, I don't really care. This race is 1 hour long, but originally I thought it was 20 minutes long, so a practice like this would be a 20 minutes long race as well. When did I realize that this was a 1 hour long race? You guessed it, on the grid when the message says that you should put at least 1 liter of fuel in for a pit stop. So yeah, at least that is not the only thing that I know wrongly about this race, because I also thought that this race, or rather this series, would be put together by Zero Bandwidth. So if you don't know, SRS is somewhat of a community-based system where some of the bigger names get to have their own series. Some of them are European time-based, some of them are American time-based. There are some generic playlists here and there as well, but most of them, or rather half of them, are put together by these people. Well, at least the combinations. The servers themselves are handled by Henrique, who is the solo guy behind SRS, but these combos, some of them, are put together by these communities. So for Europeans you have James Tumulty, for example, or Donny, or Paul Flas, or Plank Liveries, just to name a few. And on the American side you have guys like Zero Bandwidth, GT Panama, and Case in Point Pro Sim Racing, which, I'm gonna be honest, sounds like the most generic name that a sim racing channel would be named of, but if you look at any of his streams or any of his videos, you can see that the name 100% stands up to the quality of the video, because the amount of equipment used for his sim racing setup is just, well, I can't even count it on one hand how many displays he has just to tell his RPM for the car. So yeah, everything that you can think of for a setup, he kinda has it. Any other closer example that I could give to a setup of that type would be RVR closet setup, but then again, I'm going off from the topic of this race. So this is a 1 hour long race, and a lot of people did not expect this to be a 1 hour long race. The biggest challenge for most of us in this race was the tire wear. Thankfully I did practice with this car a bit before heading into the race, because I just didn't know what to expect from this car. Thankfully, once I realized that this is a 1 hour long race, I just simply did not care about the end result whatsoever. And I think that's why I ended up enjoying this a lot more. So stick around guys, this was a fun one, at least for me.
There's an incident in Sterling's. We think it might be Kennedy. Yellow flag, watch out.
Haven't done something like this in a while, so let's just follow around the leaders a bit. So he's staying fourth. I mean, the entire section right here. Alright, interesting to see. Shifts up to 5th on the final straight. Down into 4th. It's already overtime, so there's no reason for me to go out on track, but let's see. That lap time.
Just done a 130.0.
That's awesome. Okay, so I guess you have to stay in 4th for the final sector, except when you actually have to shift up to 5th. Just in case, I'm gonna put 1 more liter in. Just in case. You can never know it when you will need it. Alright guys. Oh, 1 hour long race. Calculate full for 1 hour.
We don't have that data.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Alright. Looks like I'm staying here longer than I thought. How could I misread that?
Green, green, green. Litres remaining.
Car right.
Oh,
Yellow flag, watch out.
Hold your line in the middle. All clear.
one of the bandwidth cars crashed. Not a good sign. Alright, let's see what I can do to nurse this race home.
Left side, clear left.
Okay, so 17 or 18 liters
You're locking your fronts going into Surtees.
is for... The amount of fuel I have right now is enough for about 17 laps. After 2 laps,
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Clear
I'll
on the
have
left side.
more idea about... Oh, I didn't even see that there was a car at the side.
Incident in Sterling's.
Alright. This is gonna be... You know what, fuck it. 2-stop strategy. Here I'm calling it. I don't care where I finish, I'm gonna drive as consistent and as fast as I can.
P16, this is a bit shit. Come on, make it less shit.
I only lost 2 places, Jim.
We think about 29 minutes of fuel remaining. 1.2 litres per lap. We think we'll need to add 19 litres to get to the end.
Clear on your right.
Only 19 liters. You sure about that? Got a head on track.
P16, I can't pronounce that. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
If this actually works out, I'm
The
really
leader has just done a 130.6.
I'm really unsure.
There's an incident in Sterling's Bend. We think it might be Kennedy.
Yeah. Unlucky Kennedy. Alright, the only thing I saw from the leader is that in the final sector he went in 4th gear, so I'm gonna try
Sector 3
that.
is 2.3 seconds off the pace. Yellow flag, watch out.
They're racing hard here.
There's an incident in Druids.
Okay, no 2nd gear here. I'm gonna take the note. Staying in 3rd, even though I will have a wider line.
B16.
I'll be asking crew chief lap by lap what the recommended tire and fuel strategy is. Not about the tires, but about the fuel. I really need to pay more attention sometimes to the description of the races. I was like, okay,
Lima
this...
is gaining on you. The gap's now 0.6. Bit quicker than us entering.
Easy, car on your left. You're clear left.
Yellow flag, caution. Well done, Adam. Good pass. Eyes front.
Oh, 4th gear, yeah, I completely forgot. 4th gear, alright, staying in 4th. Next lap around. Like, I was absolutely sure that this would be a 20-minute long race. I'm like, why would you have a 1
The gap
hour
in
long
front
race?
is now 0.8. Keep digging. This isn't over yet. 15th place.
Or rather, like, that's not even what I had in mind. I'm like, okay, why is there a mandatory pit stop in a 20-minute long race? And that's when I realized that the mandatory message is on board about at least 1 liter of fuel or tire change.
Should be about 19 minutes of fuel remaining. 1.3 litres per lap. We'll need to add 29 litres to reach the end.
This might actually work out. The tires might be cooked by the end of it, with only one stop and so early. But it might actually work out.
Yellow flag. Incident in Sheen. Time to get defensive, mate.
Alright, staying in fourth. Oh, he goes off.
On your right. All clear on the right.
Jetty power.
V14. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
This makes a bit more sense. Now you can really tell that I don't know the clock.
We estimate 16 minutes of fuel left. 1.3 litres per lap. We will need to add 31 litres to get to the end of the race.
I'm coasting where I can, while trying to keep my speed up. Alright, so staying in fourth here. Don't shift down, just brake and get through here.
Pit window opens in 2 minutes.
Good thing this car is so nice to drive, even if I mess this up completely.
Good lap, that's your best in the session. Yellow flag. There's an incident in Graham Hill Bend. We think it might be Patterson.
Patterson? Porsche Patterson? That is zero bandwidth. He's not behind yet. He's a really good driver from what I've seen. Keep in mind, I don't watch Twitch that much anymore.
Pit window open in 1 minute.
But from what I've seen, he has talent. I mean, clearly he has his own series on SRS as well. We are driving the Mustang in that.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Oh, this corner combo feels so nice there. Oh, car behind goes off. And into the wall on the other side. Oh boy. This is really tricky.
Incident in Clearways. Looks like it's Lima. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 6.2. That was a 134.2. Sector 1 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
You don't...
Okay, Adam. The pit window is now open.
You don't want to know what kind of joke came into my mind. All I have to say is that I feel very, very bad. Not bad. I feel sorry about Steve Jobs. If you know the joke, you know the joke. Congratulations, you are cultured.
Yellow flag, caution.
Alright, 8 more laps possibly. Or rather 7 more laps. I just need to stay in 4th gear there. Shifting a bit early on this straight. I'm coasting through the corner as much as I can.
We estimate 11 minutes of fuel left, 1.3 litres per lap. It looks like we'll need to add 32 litres to get to the end. The gap to Lima behind is increasing. It's now 12 seconds.
Jim, you are not taking this race any easy.
Okay, Adam, you've used half your fuel.
How are my tires?
Your tyres are fine, mate. Just push.
Maybe I could go through that corner. Why am I thinking about that? I already know the answer is yes, I can go through in that corner in 5th gear. That's what I've been doing previously. Gap in front.
9.0.
Alright. The next time I come around...
There's an incident in Paddock Hill. It looks like Kennedy.
Come on. Jim. Good chug buddy. Friend
Yellow
buddy.
flag, caution.
Jim. With all the call-outs.
Alright, Adam, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
You're making me take this race seriously really hard.
The gap in front has increased to 10 seconds.
Then what is that car in front? Car in front.
Yellow flag, watch out. 10 seconds.
Okay, so that is car with blue flag, I guess.
Car on your right.
Oh, fuck.
Hold your line. Clear right.
There's an incident in Sterling's.
Thank you, I guess.
On your right. Clear on your right.
Alright, I can do 5 more laps on this set. This might not be that bad, actually. I'm not sure if my back can hold it. Didn't race that much today, but I might have sit in the wrong position. I like to just slide ahead on the... So like slide backwards with the seat, but on the seat slide forward and be in a 45-degree angle. Only thing I'm always forgetting about that is that I'm a fat guy, and about 20 minutes later my back starts to hurt. Because it's not a healthy position, but for the 20 minutes just looking up to the top screen is really cool, not gonna lie. It almost feels like when I was used to watch shows like Pimp My Ride. Guy gets his minivan upgraded and has like a huge TV at the top of the car and stuff like that. The one thing that nobody mentions to him is that the engine and all of the mechanical stuff in the car is still the same.
Druids.
So he's literally driving the same awful car, but with slightly more eye
Yellow
candy.
flag.
Car ahead on track.
We don't have enough data for that. There's an incident in Graham Hill Bend.
Car in front.
5.8.
Oh,
The gap in front is now 5.8 seconds.
but I will have to go into the pits soon. Because I might be actually catching someone. I might be the first one to pit. Not sure how I feel about that.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Oh, it's just so nice to drive this thing. Makes me forget that I completely misunderstood the race. Oh, not third gear, fourth. Are the gaps getting shorter between cars? Right now or what? Certainly feels like it. For a time attack car, this doesn't feel...
Okay, Adam, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
This doesn't feel that fast. But it is a lot more fun. Than some of the like other cars that I drove here in SRS. But do keep in mind, this circuit does not get as much attention from the drivers here as the other circuits. Imola, ooh, every single season,
Incident in Paddock Hill. Yellow flag, caution.
almost every single championship, you bet that circuit is in there. Same with Catalunya, kinda. Sorry buddy, I know you wanted to let me buy that. Just messed up my braking. You good to go. I'm gonna go into the pits soon, anyway. So like, you would think that Catalunya is so hated by
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 8.3 seconds.
some motorsport fans. But it is actually one of the most commonly featured circuits on the system. Oh, what are you doing there, mate? Car in
Yellow
front.
flag. 8.6 seconds.
Yeah, this is a blue flag car. Anyway, I'm gonna go into the pits. What do you reckon?
Should be about 3 minutes of fuel remaining. 1.3 litres per lap. We estimate we're going to need to add 31 litres to get to the end.
Throwing in 34. Actually gonna stay at one more lap. I can't do it. This was so slow that it's gonna be okay.
We're running on fumes, mate. Box this lap, please, Adam. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Oh, huge collide!
Careful, car on your left. Clear left.
2 litres left.
Both of them blue flag cars, but still. Imagine if I stayed in the pits. You wouldn't see the action. That is horrific, by the way. Alright. Managed to stay P14 so far. Now I'm possibly gonna drop a lot, I guess. Got behind.
30 seconds.
This could be that bad, actually. I don't know how long it will take me to change the tires and stuff like that. But I can definitely will be able to drive this thing on a new set of tires for the remaining time.
1 litre remaining.
Oh, bit of a
Watch your speed limit in the pits.
collision there.
Lima, behind, is pitting.
Oh, come on. Oh, that's a slow pit stop. Oh, wow. Fuel goes in here pretty quick. By the way, Lima left the race. So yeah, I'm the first one to do the pit stop. This is gonna be a very long pit stop for everyone. Oh, look at that front right, that had some wear on it. Oh, never mind, all of them look exactly the same. By the way, for those who wonder why this takes so long for the pit stop, it's car specific. Literally just an INI file you can tweak. Oh, I just realized I didn't have the strippers on. Oh, damn it. Sorry about that. Ah, mess. I'm a complete mess now. Sorry about that. At least now you have them.
Pit exit's clear.
It's a really long pit stop. Gap ahead.
1:42.
Oh, yeah, forgot. No second gear action here. Alright, I should be good to go for the remaining part of the race. Sorry once again about the lack of triples. Man, you guys lost a few good moments here and there. Ah, truly sorry about that. But hey, good thing is I messed up so many things about this race. At least the remaining second half of it you will have the triples. Alright, so let's check. I'm already wrapped by the leaders, so I will have to watch out for that. Car ahead on track.
P12. I can't pronounce the name, mate.
Okay, so I'm led by the majority of the cars on the lead lap. And P12 is Shimmer?
Okay, Adam, you're gaining on this
Shimmer?
car. The gap is 18 seconds. He's slow through Westfield, P15.
"18 seconds of a gap in front. Just gonna drive around normally. But I might need to drive a bit more, you know, edgy, because I did mess up my pit stop a lot. I had a good entry. I might get an incident point because I bumped into the wall on the left side.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Oh, P14 just had a yellow
There's an incident in Clearways.
somewhere here. So that is actually the car that I'm quote-unquote fighting against. So I will
Car in
have
front is pitting.
some gap on it.
14th.
Gap or time? Not sure what is the correct term. Ah man, I'm a mess in this race, but at least I hope I'm the enjoyable mess. Thing is, it's getting really heated in this room now. I would turn on the AC, but I'm unsure if the windows are open in the next room, because for those who don't know, the way the AC is integrated into this room, air conditioner, that's what I mean by that. The way the air conditioner is integrated into the room is we had to cut a hole on the wall, so all of the air that is pumped out, or the heat that is pumped out from here, is actually going into the next room. So we have to have the door open, otherwise everything would just get super heated up there. So I guess what I will try to do is I will just turn the AC on for about 5 minutes.
In Paddock Hill. It looks like it's Kennedy.
And then turn it off once I did, I don't know, about 5 minutes or so. Ah, it's already so much better.
Yellow flag, watch out.
I know racing car drivers actually go against the idea sometimes of having an AC in the room when they do their races on the simulator. They actually, some of them actually use heaters, and they put it in front of the sim rig. The only thing I can imagine is they have the PC in a separate room and just like have it connected with like 20 meters of
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
USB cable extenders and stuff like that, because there's no other way that the PC would survive a heater in a room. I know. There are cases out there that would go against this, and I'm pretty sure there are custom PCs and stuff like that, and that
Stay
would
between the lines, please, Adam.
work pretty well there and stuff like that. I know. But what I'm
You're
saying
taking a
is,
tiny bit of bodywork damage, but you won't feel it.
it's I cannot
Blue flag.
imagine it any other way. That's what I'm saying, I guess. Anyway, did you guys realize I bumped into a wall? I did. Didn't really do much about it.
flag. Yellow flag, caution. There's an incident in Druids. We think it might be Kennedy.
All clear on the left.
Watch out with the lead car, Kennedy.
Blue flag.
Oh, he didn't! He crashed into the lead car.
Incident in Graham Hill Bend. It looks like Kennedy.
Alright, I'm pulling to the left side. Go by.
Alright. Clear on your right.
This race is something else. How's my fuel?
We think about 36 minutes of fuel remaining. 1.3 litres per lap.
It should be good. Staying in fourth, and then staying in
flag.
fourth. Oh, P4. Better
There's an
some.
incident in Druids. It looks like Patterson.
Clear right.
Trick place.
Blue flag.
I get it, but okay, go on the inside.
Careful, car on your right. Still there. Hold your line. All clear on the right. Car on your right. Clear
There.
on your right.
Sorry about that. Look at that. Top 4 is on the lead lap. The rest is either 1 lap behind or 2 laps behind.
There's an incident in Surtees. We think it might be Kennedy. The lead car's pitting.
Don't know about you guys, but I'm enjoying this a lot. Handicap or not, this is a nice drive. I enjoy this.
Incident in Sterling's Bend. It looks like it's Kennedy. Fourteenth.
Gap in front,
23 seconds.
gap behind.
1:25.
Okay. So I have about 23? Yeah, 23 seconds to catch up. Not gonna happen, but I'm unsure if the car ahead of me pitted yet or not. I know one of them did. Oh, I'm an idiot. I have the TV there on the left side, so apparently other car is in front haven't pitted yet. But I'm curious if that's really the case or not. Because sometimes this thing doesn't tell the truth. There have been races in the past where going... I guess I figured it out. Mandatory tire changes were hit. The
Yellow flag.
TV tower is talking about.
Left side. Clear on the left side.
Don't know how many times I'm gonna see that Peterson car. I'm just gonna call it Peterson car. Okay, I know it's not zero bandwidth, but his name is on the car. And whenever I see the color scheme, that's all I can think of, really. Alright, 23 minutes left. Room is cool enough for the time being. It can get really chilly. So either I use it from the start of the race up until the finish of it, and then, or I just simply don't really use it. So yeah, this is the later one. Alright, so P10 just did the lap time, so I'm really far behind from getting into the top 10, but with luck I might be able to get P13. Unsure. You know, I really didn't think that in this race I would say that I will be a midfield runner. With all the miscalculation and all that stuff. But so far it's looking okay. Car ahead on track.
15th place. I don't know.
Oh. I'm actually getting close to let the car behind me. That's a first. That red tractor at the background always makes me think there is a car behind somewhere.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Oh, P15 off the track.
There's an incident in Hawthorns.
You're clear left.
One thing is for sure, P14 is somewhat secured.
Should be about 26 minutes of fuel left. 1.3 litres per lap.
Alright, fuel is gonna be more than enough.
Okay, Adam, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. 20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
Thanks. Give me an update.
20 minutes remaining. Tiny bit of aero damage, just ignore it. We estimate 26 minutes of fuel remaining. 1.3 litres per lap. We're not seeing any significant tyre wear. Your tyre temperatures look good. Your brake temperatures are okay. The gap ahead is now 36 seconds.
I have lead lap car behind probably. Gonna stick to the left side here. Let him by. Not the best way, but at least I'm
Car right. Clear on your right.
unpredictable that way a bit. And would you look at that? It goes mine, no trouble.
There's an incident in Paddock Hill. We think it might be Kennedy.
Kennedy, mate. You're having bad luck today.
There's an incident in Druids. It looks like it's Kennedy.
Oh. Staying in fourth, Adam. Staying in fourth. Alright, 18 minutes left. Things are looking pretty okay. Ah. One of the rings got loose on the shifter. Sometimes happens. I mean, I never really drove this long with this.
Blue flag.
He's not gonna catch me on the straight here. So it's gonna be tricky to let him by. Alright. Clear race it is.
On your left. Clear left.
Blue flag. There's an incident in Paddock Hill. It looks like Kennedy.
I still have two of the rings on, so it's okay. Oh, one of the other cars behind.
Car on your right. All clear on the right.
Alright, 60 minutes left.
We think about 23 minutes of fuel remaining. 1.3 litres per lap.
Tell you what, it
Yellow
feels
flag.
like
Watch out.
I need to turn the AC back on. Because I'm starting to sweat a lot. Oh, staying in front. Okay, so this is the back marker.
Okay, Adam. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Not trusting you. Oh.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
That goes off.
Clear left.
You know, I can't help it but think about the message, but now in a ridiculous way, because the guy sent me a the Hungarian guy. But one of the messages he sent me, because we went back and forth day by day a bit about the topic, and it ended up at nowhere. But like one of the parts in it was so hilarious to read, because he says every other driver.
Incident in Surtees. We think it might be Kennedy.
Every other driver let me by. They nicely pull off to the grass or completely off the track to let me by. And then you would think that he's gonna say, oh, it's such a nice gesture. No, he says that it's completely useless and
Yellow flag.
annoying.
There's an incident in Sterling's.
And then continues with saying, but at least they act like they are ghosts, not trying to get involved in the race. I think he misread the situation of people trying to figure out where to let him by, looking at the mirrors all the time and not focusing on the road. I can tell you 100% that is a situation that I've seen many times, that I didn't really need to be in a blue flag situation, or any of the cars around me were in a blue flag situation. MX5 race at Imola. One of the earlier laps of the race. Car in front of me at Rivazza 1 just goes completely...
There's an incident in Paddock Hill. It looks like Kennedy.
Completely goes off circuit in Rivazza 1. All of us in the same lap, or rather on the same lap. Plenty of space between us, all of us with good connection to the server. It just simply slid off. And at the time I was like, there can be only two things. Either he's checking the mirrors and completely forgot where I was, or he messed up the braking zone.
Closes in 2 minutes.
Alright, I will have to drive 12 more minutes on these tires. I think it's doable. I pitted a bit early, but yeah, who knows. Still unsure about what the others did.
Blue flag.
So like I'm seeing his pattern all the time. People are just focusing on the mirror way too much, forgetting what happens in front of them. Like look, there is a car in my rear mirror. But now I'm switching back to the screen to look ahead. Is he gonna catch me? Probably. I'm staying to the left side.
Pit window closes in 1 minute.
On your right. Clear right.
Forget but accelerate. Because I'm not gonna let the other one by that quickly now. But at least he's in the situation where he gets some slipstream from me. Alright, I'm staying on the outside here.
Car on your right. Clear on your right.
Okay. That was me
Keep it within
misjudging.
the track limits.
That was me misjudging the amount that I will turn. By the way, we have 2 retirements on my, and I'm still P14. I feel kinda bad about that. Because surely if I can stay here and just enjoy the drive, the others should be able to do that as well.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. Alright, Adam. Pit window's closed.
It's not a hard combo at all. Stay in third for the first corner. Up to fourth and then down to third for the other one. It's really just a circuit where you
Yellow
only
flag.
use
Watch out.
3 gears mainly.
Incident in Surtees. It looks like it's Patterson.
Oh, Peterson. Oh, he was doing so well. He was P8. Now he drops down. Car ahead on circuit.
There'll be traffic when you exit the pits. When we exit the pits, we'll be in P14, just behind P17.
That's not what I said. Car ahead on track.
Speak more clearly, I can't hear you.
La la. Car in front.
Can't hear you, mate.
Is my mic acting up? No, it's perfectly fine. Jim, you need hearing aid. Car in front.
105.
Okay, so that ahead is not for position. Car ahead on track.
You're breaking up, say again, please.
I hate it when you do that. Car ahead on track.
Pardon?
Car ahead on track.
Sorry, we don't know who that driver is.
Oh, I hate you so much right now.
There's an incident in Sheen. We think it might be Kennedy.
Man, Kennedy just repeating history almost every single lap. Sorry. Stupid joke,
There's
I
an
know.
incident in Sterling's. It looks like Kennedy.
Stupid joke, I know, but hey, I like to be happy. Alright. So really this car ahead, I don't know who that is. He can drive. I'm sure if he can drift too. But we'll see. If he makes a mistake.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Incident in Druids. It looks like it's Kennedy.
Car starts to understeer a bit. Nowhere near as bad as...
Blue flag.
I'm unsure what should be a good comparison. The race room silhouette car is very a bit understeery. But I don't know if everything was set up correctly there. Whoa! Yeah, I noticed that there was a frame skip here and there. A bit of a stutter. It might be that I'm running raw on hard drive.
Yellow flag.
Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Blue flag behind. I'm giving the blue flag here to these cars as well.
All right, clear right.
That was tricky. At least he takes away the blue flag from me for a split second. Unless if the car behind crashed into him. That was a really tricky re-entry. I still have the blue flag, so... There's that. 5 minutes left. Understeer.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. There's an incident in Paddock Hill. It looks like Kennedy.
Come on.
On your right. Clear on your right. Careful, car on your right. All clear on the right.
Oh, that was actually pretty neat. Whoever is in the green one, he has balls. That's misunderstandable. Extremely misunderstandable if it turns out to be a lady.
On your right. Clear on your right.
Sorry for unlapping myself. Here. If you can't overtake me.
Careful, car on your right. Clear on your right.
Temperatures aren't that bad. Degradation is, if I read it correctly, down to in the high 70s, so that's not that bad either. Pressure is alright. I mean, the pressure seems to be bad on the rear left, but outside of that, everything looks still drivable. I'm off my pace, I know, but
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
fuel is good. Race is awesome to watch, even if I'm just sightseeing. But hey, I enjoy the sightseeing. What's wrong with that? There's plenty to look out for.
Yellow flag, caution.
Oh, one of them went off circuit a bit. Even though I know it's 4th gear, by this point I'm still reaching for the pedal. Pedal? Not pedal. Stick! But saying reaching for the stick is a bit misunderstandable in this economy.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Oh, someone is doing the pits right now. Damn. Wait a second, that is not in the pit window. Pit window closer is on 10 minutes before the race ends. So does this mean I'm gaining a place because he gets a position or something? What is it? Penalty or something? Oh, pit valve just had an off track somewhere, crash or something. Highly doubted, by the way, because I just realized that I'm 2 laps down, but still. I'm wondering if everyone else can do the pit stops. Well, what is it? If everyone did their pit stops in the pit window range, but someone does it outside of the pit window range, I don't think that counts. I'm unsure about it, but I think that does not. I think that does not count. Anyway, what does count is that this is my final lap because of the clock. Car ahead is having a bit of a trouble. And despite not knowing how long the race will be, looks like I will survive this, and I might lap a car that is behind me on paper in the final lap. Unsure, highly unlikely to happen, but weirder things have happened in this race.
Yellow flag, caution.
And I don't know how his tires are. Oh, he goes wide there.
Car on your left.
Blue flag.
Clear left.
Oh, I have...
Car
Alright,
right.
go by.
Clear on your right. Car on your right. Clear right.
Oh, he spins out. I'm sorry, but you made a mistake. You expect me to stay behind for the rest of the lap? I'm sorry about that.
Incident in Paddock Hill, V14. There we go, it's over. Bring it back round.
What I didn't know at the time is that the car that I just had the odd meeting on track right now was zero bandwidth. And looking back at his perspective of the race, it was actually a bit of a different story. A lot of guys, like I mentioned, didn't think that this race would be 1 hour long. And in fairness, many thought that the race itself would be a lot different as well. So instead of a 20-minute just short race with fixed setup, it was somewhat open, somewhat fixed. The tire pressure was not well set up and the tire degradation was increased so much that many of the guys had a lot of trouble with keeping the car on track. And if you crash the car, you would have such a big disadvantage in speed that you could not do anything about the car on the straight. In later races, I actually discovered this myself, where if I would drive the car in 6th gear with no damage, I would have a big trouble keeping the car in high revs in 5th gear if I had any aerodynamic damage. In the case of zero bandwidth, he had damage on the car and he was so fed up with this race that when I unlapped myself on him, out of frustration, he pressed down the horn and even himself admitted that he was surprised that the horn actually worked. But yeah, looking at his perspective, it is a bit funny, bit sad, bit frustrating, because the man deserves a good time and any of us deserved a good time. I feel like I had it, but unfortunately not many of us did in this race.
Oh, you asshole.